Good morning YouTube and welcome back to the channel. So today I am 9 weeks out from my first ever bodybuilding competition. It's 8:20 a.m. on Saturday the 7th of September. I am currently on my way, I just got in the car, but I'm gonna go to Manchester for a posing session with Kayla. So we've got a 9-hour round trip today, 4.5 hours to go, 4.5 hours to come back. Very excited for it. However, I'm gonna get going because I don't want to be there late. And today was a bit of a manic day, because manic morning rather than day, because I had to do cardio, had to basically meal prep, do all of these things. So I'm just gonna get going. In the meanwhile, I'm going to leave you with my training session from yesterday. I've had some changes on my plan. We're gonna dig now. We're absolutely gonna dig. So I'm gonna catch you all up later with all the changes and everything we're doing. But for now, I'm gonna get going. I hope you enjoyed my pull session from yesterday.
Low shake. Drop the bass. Low shake. Drop the bass. Make the flow shake. Drop the bass. Flow shake. Drop the bass. My DJ drop the bass.
Welcome back. I made it to Manchester, back to present. The session you just saw didn't go 100% to plan. It was the Thursday's pull session because I started getting some like a really bad headache. So on the first working set on that lat pull down that you saw, I got like an explosion in my head and just like incredible pain. It might just be a tension headache, or I've looked it up. It could be an exertion headache because it just happened with exercise and it really terrified me. But overall, I still filmed it. Unfortunately, only the lat pull down was to failure, because everything else I put the weight to like 5 kilos, 10 kilos, because my headache was pounding, and I tried waiting, going back anyways. Nothing happened, but yeah, went back yesterday to redo it actually. And the same thing happened on my last bicep curl. So if anyone knows what it is and how to get rid of it, that would be awesome, because it really scared me the first time that happened. Anyways, I've been told it's tension in the neck and upper back, which to be fair makes sense because my back is awful. Anyways, I made it to Manchester for my posing session with Kayla. Very long drive, but I'm a little bit early. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and grab a Pepsi Max, and I'm going to include the posing session in the video as well. So I'm gonna film some bits if I can. But yeah, now I'm just gonna pop down to Tesco. There's a Tesco down the road, I can see there. And then to be fair, I might message her and see if she's available a little bit earlier. But yeah, just to kind of introduce the changes that have been done now. So we have started digging a little bit harder. We have moved on to carb cycling, and my cardio's gone up. Basically, I have cardio every day this week, 40 minutes every day. But I'll go into detail a little bit more when I'm back home, because I'll talk about all the changes in the carb cycling and basically the plans for this week. But yeah, I am 9 weeks out. It feels surreal. I am super excited. These changes they've been hard, and everything is a little bit harder now. But honestly, they've been welcome because I got that extra spark. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go and catch you guys in a bit. Sorry, but I always find weird seasoning. Excited to try this one. And I got a Pepsi Lime. I don't know if it's gonna be good. I've never tried it. I hope it doesn't disappoint. Anyway, doing some steps now because she's late, 15 minutes, so I'm gonna take advantage.
Good, keep traveling into the middle and show me your first pose. Good, hold that position. I like how you calmly set into that pose. That was really nice. And ladies, feet together, ready for your wall turns. Good. I want you to give me a bit more length on the arms and bring them a bit closer. That's it. Quarter turn to your right. Good. And side pose. Hold that position. Take this hand a bit lower and further back on the waist. Better, the shoulder looks nicer there. So go there again. Now from there, just bring that hand down and up. Better. Pushing your knees over your toes. Hinge back more. Put the weight on your toes slightly. Good. And hinge back. A bit more there. Now I think you're pulling wider on that side. Good. Lean your body into this part of your waist slightly. That's it. I want you to keep there. Just put your hands on and then there. See what I mean? Because before you was going, relax the shoulders to reset. But I'd rather you keep that. Yeah. Not bad, but I'd rather you keep that. Just there. Now just set that foot straight to the side. Push. That gives you more shape there. Stand strong, keep your top line and keep the top line, feet together. Good, close, elbows round and push through. Nice, keep the top line T-shape, just bring the hands up. Good, push the tricep down, straight into the side pose and up and hold that position. Good, hands on the waist, squeeze and lift. And then front double bicep, we're going to turn, push, and then both hands, good. Keep your glute my way, and then from there, just bring that hand all the way down, hand on, good. Keep the top line in T-shape, 1, 2, side pose, push the tricep down, but put the foot straight there into that side pose. Don't bring it in and then out. Good, that's it. Strong, push into your glute. And glute shot transition. Keep the chest lifted on the glute shot. And turn to the back. Good, push the glutes back even more. And quarter turn to your right. Yeah, a bit wider with this step and arch into the curve of the waist, sitting into the glute. That's it. Quarter turn to your right, lift the chest and glute shot. Good, and turn, power. Hands a bit lower on the waist, squeeze the quads, push into your chest. Front double bicep pose, do me a little sway. Push the tricep down to set the feet and hands through. Really nice, keep twisting the glute. Now just from there, just bring that hand down and look forward. Really nice that. Show me your glute shot, lift the chest. Good, and hair over. Nice, elbows forward, push your glutes back loads and turn the knees. Elbows wider, pull them forward to the posing queen sign and lift the peak of the shoulder caps up. Lower your elbows, but lift the shoulders. Transition. Step through. Smile and push straight into the chest. Good. Keep the glute twisted my way. And then hands straight round and above the head. Sink back. And then. Thank you. Take your place to the side. That's it. Yeah, right. And then pull forwards now before you put your hands up. That's it, yeah. Now throw them up. Now lower your elbows, lift the peak of the delts and lean back, sticking the chest out.
Should probably finished eating before doing this. Just finished my session. I mean, I finished a while ago, but I ate my next meal, which was chicken. Surprise. It's currently 3:39. I'm feeling a little bit shit, if I'm honest. So the session was great, fantastic. I just I feel so small. I look so small, like not in a good way, in a small, lanky way. I'm like, okay, fine, like I look better. Like on one hand, I'm like, I look better, it's fine. On the other hand, it's like, I'm not gonna look better because I'm not gonna grow muscle overnight. I'm not gonna grow muscle in the next weeks. I just hope everything works out fine, that I don't just look like I don't fit in on stage. That's what I don't want to do. That's the only thing I don't want to do. I know I'm seeming a little bit negative right now, but I'm not that negative. I'm a little bit negative because I just feel like sometimes I feel a little bit out of place in terms of physique, you know. So I just don't wanna, I don't know why. I just don't wanna, you know, stand out on stage in a bad way. But we keep at it. I have to stop and put the fork down. I just have to keep at it. Anyways, I have to drive back now, so I should be home by, well, I didn't check. It's almost 4 plus 5. I should be home by 9, maybe 8 if there's no traffic. So I'm gonna go now. As where I'm feeling great and positive in terms of generally, it's just, I just feel a little bit of self-doubt right now. So in terms of energy, how I'm feeling and everything, I feel awesome. I'm loving the prep. I'm loving the changes that we made. I'm loving the fact that we're pushing harder now, which I'm gonna explain everything. But in terms of self-doubts, today we've got a little bit of self-doubt. Because, yeah, I feel like I don't have enough muscle for anything. Anyways, catch up with you later. Hello again. So it's currently Sunday. I've done my cardio, I've done some steps for today. So yesterday I just got home about 8 p.m. and just have dinner, and then I had to do an hour of steps on the treadmill because I had to reach 12,000. Obviously I was on like 5k when I got home. Sorry, by the way, I have a hair mask in my hair. So whilst I do my steps, I get some beautification and I'll wash it off later. Anyways, let's talk about the changes for this week. So obviously we've made changes at the last check-in, which was Thursday. It's now Sunday. We went into carb cycling. So carb cycling, I have now 4 total days. Days that I had before that were my training day and my rest day are now my high days, so higher carb days. Obviously no carbs were added. I have a little bit more Cocoa Pops on like my post-workout, but no extra carbs were added, so those just became my high days. And now we've got 2 more days that are my low days. So there are low day training day and low day rest day. In terms of how these will be used, every week will change, so depending on what my body does, how it responds, if we need to lose more body fat, if we need to, you know, drop fatigue and everything like that, depending on those, then that's how we're gonna implement the high or low days. So for now, last check-in, I got for this whole week 7 low days. So I'm not even gonna touch my old kind of food plan. I'm just gonna go and follow the low days. I'm just gonna follow the low days of, you know, low day training day or low day rest day. In terms of how do the high day and low day work, there's a little bit less food in the low days, and also there's more cardio, more expenditure on the low days, and then less cardio, well, 0 cardio and less expenditure on the high days. So on my high days, if I get high days, I will only have to do 9 to 10,000 steps, and then there's 0 cardio. was on my low days. I have 40 minutes of cardio now, and then still 11 to 12,000 steps. So the steps have not changed. Nothing has changed on that. Why do we do this? So the low days are there to basically deplete and just help and keep going with the body fat. And the high days are there to drop fatigue, drop inflammation. So if my body gets a little bit too depleted, or I get too fatigued, or I get, to a point where we're happy with the fat loss of that week, then I'm gonna get kind of trickled in. We're gonna trickle in some high days. For now, I've got 7 low days. So I've got cardio every day, 40 minutes this week, 11 to 12,000 steps every single day this week, and then obviously low food. In terms of food, I believe we're still not super low on food. Obviously, it has dropped. The resources that have dropped are my carbs and fat sources. So, for example, I was having 70 grams of pasta for dinner on a rest day. I now have 50. In terms of, I had some dark chocolate in my last meal. Now on my low day, I don't have the dark chocolate anymore. And then basically things like that. So my sources from carbs and fats have dropped, and my protein has remained exactly the same. And in terms of my training day, low day, obviously the food is a little bit higher. So what changes is the high days have a little bit more calories, a little bit more carbs, and the low days have a little bit less calories, a little bit less carbs. But yeah, overall the food is still okay. I've been a little bit hungry on the last couple of days, but not ridiculously, especially in the morning, I would say right now, because I don't eat until I do my cardio. So I like doing my cardio fasted. I don't have to do it fasted. I could do it after eating, but I just prefer doing it that way. So until I've done the cardio, basically I don't eat, and then I eat after my cardio. But yeah, those were the changes in terms of the high and low days, and in terms of the next 7 days. So it's going to be low days every single day, which, to be fair, I'm super excited for. So I was hoping for the changes, because my body has not changed in the last 4 weeks, I believe. So I've compared kind of my pictures from the last check-in to the check-in of like 4 weeks ago. I feel like every single week I've not had any changes in terms of body, and in terms of weight, probably in the last 4 weeks, I'd say I probably dropped maybe 300 grams, 500 grams. I'm not sure exactly, I don't remember, but like very little. So it had been, I think the biggest drop was like 4 weeks ago. And then my body kind of stalled for about 4 weeks. So now it's time to dig a little bit deeper, because we need to get the body fat off for the competition. These changes, as I mentioned yesterday, they kind of, I don't know, they gave me a little bit of extra spark. So I've been quite motivated to do the cardio. I've been quite motivated to get going, to move to move and get things done, which is fantastic. Honestly, I'm glad that I'm feeling this way. Things again might change as the weeks go by and the things get harder. Obviously the 40-minute cardio, yes, it's been a little bit harder, but I was doing 30 minutes. It's an extra 10 minutes. It's not that bad. Could have been worse. Might get worse in the future. We'll see. I'm just chilling on the sofa now a little bit. I've done my 40 minutes of cardio already. I've done 5,000 steps on the walking pad, and I just had my meal. And I have and I will now go back onto the walking pad. I have some work to do, so I'm gonna do the next like hour and a half on the treadmill, finish off my steps, and then just rot on the sofa, watch some TV and relax. And then tomorrow we go again. Next week I'll probably do a full day of eating as well, depending if I have a low day or high day. If I get a high day, I might do the high day and the low day. So I might do a 2-day vlog, maybe. So I can show you a little bit of what I'm eating right now, about 9 weeks out from my competition. Will be 8 weeks out next week. I'm feeling a lot better than yesterday in terms of generally. I think I was just having a little bit of a down moment after my posing session, but it's because basically I looked a little bit whilst I was eating. I looked at the video a bit and I wasn't really a fan. That's why I felt a little bit negative. But in general, as I said, I feel great about everything. It's just sometimes, you get a bit of self-doubt. We're all human, and it's normal to feel like that sometimes. Anyway, I think I'm gonna close the video here. No, it was a short one this week, but I just wanted to give a little bit of an update. And yeah, bring on the next 7 days. Well, now it's been, I've done 3 days with the changes, so we've got 4 days left with the changes, and then we'll see next check-in. I'm actually super excited for the next check-in as well, to see if, these changes will bring some change right away. Hopefully they will. And yeah, we'll catch up with you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to keep updated with the rest of the videos.